5 minutes.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. This evening we want to talk about 4 young guys who have 2 passions. 2 passions. The web and gardening. We met each other about 1 year ago on Twitter, and we started to talk about do something about the information about gardening websites. Gardening and web in 2010, what do you come across when you surf the internet? Lots of blogs, very good ones, with lots of beautiful pictures. Gardeners are also very good photographers. And on the other side, you have a lot of forums where people exchange information. But that's the reality at this moment. As a gardener myself, I was looking for information. So with the other 4 guys and the other 3 guys I met on the internet. And as a gardener, where do you start? As always, looking for information on Google. Where do you end up? It says like these, where you have a lot of static information, a lot of text, but you have to search for it. For example, when do I have to harvest my my cauliflower? When do I have to treat something on my berry? And we were tired of that. So we looked further about this, and we thought about how we can put these gardening websites a little bit higher. Gardening and Web 2.0. So we ended up with our project, Betagroup. What is it? It's a website where gardeners can put plants, like every gardener has a lot of plants, put plants with description, nice looking information sheet, and you can put these plants in his garden. And then a nice thing happens. You get information about your garden. And that's the difference between our website and the other existing websites. You get to-dos, you get things you have to do at a certain moment in time for the plants, not in another garden, but in your garden. When I have grapes in my garden, I'm interested in when do I have to fertilize them, when do I have to harvest them. But when I don't have grapes in my garden, I'm not interested in this kind of information. We also built some nice stuff, icon integration, other stuff. We have newsletters who are presented with the information you need, not about garden as a whole. As a gardener on our website, I'm not alone. There are other gardeners in my neighborhood. I can look at what ones do they have in their garden. What do they do in their garden? I can ask questions. So it's not only information, it's only a kind of Facebook, Twitter integration in our website, and people interact. They talk about problems in the garden. It's really fascinating to see what's happening in other person's gardens. Some facts and figures I want to give to you. We launched the 1st of September this year. We have, at this moment, more than 2,200 gardeners who really registered. We have 1,300,000 square meters of digital garden already in our system. And at this moment, the number has gone up today. More than 1,150 plants who are described with pictures, with information on our website. So we are growing every day. We are surprised by the interest, by the calls we get from people who want to work with us, who want to do stuff with our website. That's my Very good question. The way to make money about it, this started as a hobby project, as many projects, but we are already contacted with some great companies who see a great marketing channel to us. We have information, for example, in my garden, I have grapes, so it's very interesting for a company who sells stuff to fertilize these grapes to contact me. We have a very targeted marketing channel. The other side, they can present information very targeted to our users. We are also already contacted by garden centers who wanted to use the information on our website. We have an enormous list of plants with information who is kept up to date in a Wikipedia style. So, and it's accurate. The things, if there are wrong information, if there is wrong information in the site, it's correct.
Questions? Yes?
How are you, in terms of growth, how are you going to handle the technical challenge of, so you used the example of grapes and the to-do list, okay? So my to-do list, again, for my grapes, is going to be different in someone who has a to-do list in Marseille, or someone in... How are you going to geolocalize?
Yeah, we are aware of that. For the moment, we focus on the Flemish and the Dutch speaking part of the north of Europe, because the information about Flanders and Holland is almost the same. Yeah. But when we have to go to France, to Germany, we have to translate it. That's first because it's also made in Dutch for the moment, and we have to restart. We have to re-input the actual information.
Last question there, yes?
I see a huge potential in communication between those who have experienced urban plans. So this is a huge future because in urban planning they are looking to you.
Yeah, that's already happening at the moment. We are working on a system for communication, for interaction between users. And for example, today two users who met on our site already decided to exchange their harvest. Yeah.
So, question for you: who believes in this project and will invest his own money in this? Please raise your hand. Oh, crazy! Well, congratulations. Last presentation.